This is our first ever Grabtok video. Now, some of you guys have come over from Geared Up Garage, which is my other YouTube channel. Hi, thanks for joining us on Grabtok. For those of you that are joining us purely on this YouTube channel, welcome to the channel. Basically, this is going to be the day in the life and the ongoings of what happens in my little part of transport and transport in general. Yeah, really enjoying it. We're going to do grab vlogs. That's my lorry, that's my dad's lorry. And yeah, in today's video, we are going to be maintaining my grab lorry because we had a storm yesterday, and I'll show you the aftermath of basically just the crap that it's caused. Yeah, so this lorry here is my DAF. We actually picked this up in the summer, and recently I've been having quite a bit of work done to it. As you can probably see, we've got the cool light bars and stuff on there, and I'll give you a full run through of my DAF later on in this video. First things first, let me show you what happens when it rains in a grab lorry. I like to keep my lorry as clean as humanly possible, and yeah, that's carnage. That is just and inside you can see we've got like just dirt and stuff everywhere, and that's always a good sign. It is a DAF, so that'll probably go off in like 2-3 minutes. This lorry does not like cold starts first thing in the morning, I tell you. What is going on? Why is there so much mud and stuff in this cab? It just gets everywhere. The long and short of it is, guys, when it's proper pissing it down, proper throwing it at you, it just gets everywhere. You try your best to keep everything clean. Like my coat, for example, is just hanging. And I like to keep this lorry clean. It doesn't look like it at the moment. This is not a good first impression, but it will be clean by the end of this video. We're gonna grease this lorry up, and we've got a little bit of work to do with it. Dad said, sir, we've got a little bit to do. So, yeah. So for those of you guys that don't know who I am or have found this channel through the YouTube algorithm, my name is Jason Churn. And I am a driver with my dad, a co-owner of the business with my dad, and we do grab hire. That is what we do. We've done grab hire for 15, 20 years. And yeah, that is what we do. I have a number of other businesses, and I do other stuff all throughout transport. I love transport. It is my life. And on my other YouTube channel, we play around with show trucks and do other cool stuff as well. So this is LF19. This is my 290 DAF LF that we bought from Bickford's up in Birmingham, earlier on this year. A 105 Epsilon as well. Recently, we had these alley wings made for the lorry because it had the plastic ones from Bickford's, and they were just getting worn through really easily. You can tell she really needs a wash, like she's proper hanging. So we're going to give her a wash as well today. Anyone that knows anything about muckaway, waste game, and grab hire especially will know that this crane here, a 105 Epsilon, is the Mac Daddy of cranes. It is one of the best cranes for the job, and I must admit, it's a really versatile piece of kit, and I absolutely love it. To be honest, if you can't tell already, I love this lorry. This is, out of all of the lorries that we've got, obviously I'm in this every single day. I love this truck. One of the things I've noticed on this truck, using it yesterday especially, is the boom out has been a bit slow. So we're going to give that a good grease up first. That's the first job on this lorry. Give it a grease. Buckets down, and let's have a look and see at this arm. So you guys can see here, the reason why I love this crane is it's just got quite a big boom on it. It's she's got quite some extension, I suppose you could say. Steady everyone at home. So yeah, what we're going to do basically is I'm just going to have a little look at this, and to me that looks really dry. Normally I put white grease and then WD all down here just to give it, but that does look quite dry actually. It feels quite dry. Thing is with the cold weather at the moment is it can proper dry out. The grease will freeze sometimes, especially where it's been getting to like -2, -3. So bit of white grease, bit of WD. She should boom in and out really nicely. So yeah, that's WD and a bit of white grease on that. So that should go in really nicely. She should be well lubed. I make myself laugh. But yeah, I'll probably do that once a week. I've walked out the shed without the grease gun. Next thing I'm gonna do is grease the thing. Guys, I don't know if you can see that. It's snowing. It's snowing on the first Grabtok video. Technically it should be called Grabtube, shouldn't it? But that sounds a bit dodgy. That's a bit like some sort of dodgy adult site. I swear, man, I just make myself laugh at this point. Oh, thanks, Dad, for leaving me like no grease in this. Yeah, I am going to out you on camera on the internet. Know why? Because we had a truce. For those of you that don't know, I've mentioned a couple of times I work with my dad. We have a truce where whoever uses a grease gun, you have to leave it with sufficient amount of grease in to obviously grease something up, not just like a little bit left. After a little bit of off-camera love, she is greased. You guys don't need to see me do every single pin, every single little nipple. So yeah, next thing to do is turn our attention to the inside. Use a bit of Mega Clean. I know it says demonetizer, it's not, it's Mega Clean. Straight down there. Hopefully that will pull some of the crap out. Okay, in order to combat the grime, as you guys can see, all down there, which has never come out since I've owned the lorry, despite me wet vacuuming the lorry, using the Mega Clean and the brush here to try and get the gear out, it won't come. So I've bought a steam cleaner to try and see if we can just aggravate it enough to get it out. So let's have a look and see what it does. So I literally used it on that bit there, and you can kind of start to see it is making a little bit of a difference. It's getting hot in here. You actually can't see much of what's going on, but I do think it's working. It looks like my cab's on fire. I mean, you guys could be the judge, but I would say that's definitely better than it was. 100%. I'm trying to make this like one of the nicest, cleanest grabs I can. That is like my goal. So hopefully that's an improvement. But no, genuinely, I can't stand dirt. If I'm driving, even like grab lorry is probably not the best lorry for me to be in, but I just can't stand, like, I look over and I see it and it bugs me, like it proper bugs me. That's my dad, everyone. He's come to see the steam cleaner in action. I'm actually quite impressed with it, Dad, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is quite good. It does clean it off.
Look, you can see the dirt coming off that already, look.
And that looks quite clean.
I know. I mean, look at the dirt coming out of that. It's looking so much cleaner in here. So for anyone wondering why I didn't take the PTO lever out to, the tipping lever out. For anyone wondering why I didn't take the tipping lever out to clean it, these screws, I have tried to do this before, the screws on the back side are really dodgy, so sometimes it's better just leaving it be. If it works, just leave it on its own, don't touch it. But genuinely quite happy with how clean this is coming in now. Well, I definitely think it looks an awful lot better in here. Some of you might say it's not too bad to start with, and some of you might say that like it hasn't changed. Fair enough. I think it looks better in person. I took seat covers off so they can be washed, so that's that done. So yeah, cracking on. For some unknown reason, the last bit of footage got corrupted, so we're going to end the video here. I'm really sorry. This sounds terrible for a first video. Start as you mean to go on, I suppose. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Grabtok. This is a little bit of what we're going to do. Next week's video will be me out doing grab work, so it'll be like proper Grabtok. So yeah, welcome behind the scenes. This is the crack. This is what's going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though it was a bit short. Would love to see you again next week. See you later.